shot! Zach Hall, what a play!
Oh, a moonshot. Oh, he rolled it! What a catch! What a catch!
Beard's coming home. And he hits it! What a play! What a play! The double play from Jerry Langston! And that ball is out of here! Walk-off home run, Jake Oliver! He's advancing home. I don't know if I like it. Oh! Down! He got him! Oh my God! It crossed the leg before he was there.
That's a fair ball. What a play from Jake Oliver.
And Madison drives! Tie game!
Play down the third baseline. Peter makes a great play from Peter McNeil.
if I like it. Oh, no! He got him! Oh, my God! He crossed the leg before he was there.
In play, that's a fair ball. Jacob, what a play from Jacob! And Madison drive! Yeah, tie game! 60. In play down the third baseline. Peter makes a great play from Peter McNeil.
And that's a shot! Zach Hall, what a play!
Oh, a moonshot. Oh, he robbed it. What a catch. What a catch.
Here's coming home. And he gets it! What a play! What a play! The double play from Jerry Langston! And that ball is out of here! Walk-off home run, Jake Oliver! He's advancing home. I don't know if I like it. Oh, no! He got him! Oh, my God! He crossed the leg before he was there.
In play, that's a fair ball. Jacob, what a play from Jacob. And Madison drive! Yeah, tie game! 60. In play down the third baseline. Peter makes a great play from Peter McNeil.
advancing home. I don't know if I like it. Oh! No! He got him! Oh my God! He crossed the plate before he was there.
In play, that's a fair ball. Jacob, what a play from Jacob! And that is destroyed! Tie game! 60. In play down the third baseline. Peter makes the great play from Peter McNeil.
Heading home. Oh, he's out. He's out. Short right. Heading out. Strike collected. And that's a shot. Zach Hall, what a play!
Oh, and moonshot. Oh, he robbed it. What a catch. What a catch.
Here's coming home. And he gets it. What a play! What a play! The double play from Jerry Langston. And that ball is out of here. Walk-off home run, Jake Oliver. He's advancing home. I don't know if I like it. Oh! No! He got him. Oh my God! He crossed the plate before he was there.
In play, that's a fair ball. Jacob, what a play from Jacob. And that is destroyed. Tie game. 60. In play down the third baseline. Peter makes the great play from Peter McNeil.
Heading home. Oh, he's out. He's out. Short right. Heading out. Strike collected.
In play, that's a fair ball to Jacob. What a play from Jacob! And that is destroyed! Tie game! 60.
heading home. Oh, he's out. He's gonna be out. Jordan Rice tags out Trey Cluxton. Right. Switch over to first and still get Alex Larson.
Cross, get out, ball later.
And he might have just missed it. Got it wrong from Jordan Rice. And that's a shot. That's a what a play.
What is going on, ballers, and welcome back to AWA Field. We are back. We were gone for a whole week last week, but don't worry, we are back tonight, and we got the Southern Stingers taking on the Eastern Enforcers in a 3-game series matchup. Before we get started with tonight's broadcast, I just wanted to take a moment to congratulate our commissioner, Jack Blehaus, and his now fiance, Haley, on getting engaged last week. A huge congratulations to them. That is a major milestone in their life, and we would not be able to be the AWA without them too. So just want to give them a huge congratulations last week getting engaged. So congratulations to you both. We'll get right back into it here tonight. I'm Mark Campanero. I'm going to be taking you all the rest of the way, and let's get right into the starting lineups.
Peter McNeil, Eastern Washington University.
Jordan Rice, University of the Westgate Cougars.
Drew Tenzar, University of Washington.
Cole Blevins, Edmonds Woodway High School.
Kyle Cody, University of Washington.
Barrett Carlo,
Mattadale Middle School.
That is your Southern Stingers starting lineup, and we'll get right into the Eastern Enforcers lineup.
Jake Oliver, Seattle Area Pipe Trades.
Joshua Gradwell, Evans Woodway High School.
Chase Winkler, Woodmore Elementary.
Jonathan Galgano, Washington State University.
Brock Blehaus, University of America Samoa.
And that is your Eastern Enforcers lineup for tonight's game. We're going to send it to Joe Accord, who's got the weather for tonight's match.
Good evening. This is Joe Accord from the AWA Weather Center. AWA fans, we are back after a week off. But you know what's not back? The freaking sun. As you can see here, it's pretty cloudy out there in Edmonds, Washington tonight. As you can see with the satellite shot, we got clouds at every level, from the lower level up to the upper level. So we're socked in tonight. But the best part about it is the rain is staying to the south. So I don't expect rain tonight. Last but not least, what are we doing? Let's send this guy to the Olympics. Enforcers. Stingers. Let's hit some dingers. Everybody have a great night. And remember, dingers or nothing.
Big thank you there to Joe Accord, always giving us the weather updates before every game. We appreciate you doing that, and it's a nice addition to our intro here before games. We're going to get right into game one. We're going to get first pitch underway here shortly between the Eastern Enforcers and the Southern Stingers. We'll be back momentarily.
I like the speaker rap. You good? Good, how are you? Yeah, good. I'm exhausted. We'll a long day at work. Yeah, I did work and then we were like all from this way. We're in the field. Stingers are in the field.
Oh wait, we're enforcers, my bad.
Makes sense. Hey, Brock. Dude, you're already not dialed. You're not in the field? Did you sell? They're saving my house.
All right, we're going to get game number 1 started here very shortly. Jordan Rice on the mound for the Stingers to start game number 1, and Jake Oliver is going to lead it off. Rice going to be starting. Stingers happy to have Rice back. Rice has missed a couple of series this year for the Stingers. So the Stingers have had to throw a few different pitchers this year that they haven't really had to throw in years past. Barrett Carlo has thrown in a few innings so far this year, and Drew Tenzar has as well. Pitch 1 to Jake Oliver is in there for strike 1, and the second pitch hits him in the leg for a ball. 1-1 the count. Line drive ripped over to Drew Tenzar, throws on over to first, and it's in time to get Jake Oliver. What a play from Drew Tenzar over there at short. Very beginning of the game, making a great play. Tenzar looking great so far. Chase Winkler now up to the plate. One away, nobody on, and he swings and misses the first pitch for strike 1. There's the knuckleball from Rice, misses outside for a ball. And the riser gets Winkler to chase for strike 2, a ball and 2 strikes now the count. That's fouled back. Winkler hanging in there. Swing and a miss. Chase Winkler strikes out for out number 2. 2 away now here in the top of the first inning. And Jordan Rice so far to start this game off. Looks like he's cooking. And now we got Brock Blehaus to the plate. Huge swing and the miss there from Brock. And there's his famous screech, and looks at strike 2. I've mentioned this many times about Brock Blehaus. Tends to really struggle with 2 strikes, so we'll see what he can do here. And did he just head that into play? Hit that with his head? All right. That's different. Ball and 2 strikes. Now here to Blehaus. Swing and a miss. Brock Blehaus strikes out for out number 3. No run score for the Enforcers here in the top of the first. We go to the bottom of the first, still all tied up 0-0. And we are here in the bottom of the first inning. Josh Gradwell on the mound for the Enforcers. Jordan Rice up to the plate for the Stingers. The Enforcers on the year, they are 7-5, middle of the pack this season, whereas the Stingers are up on top across the league, sitting at 9-3. The Stingers have been on a hot streak to start this season. Can the Enforcers try to cool them off, hand them some losses? We will see here in this series. Jordan Rice draws an early walk.
Who's second? Peter, how do you not know your line? I just said it. That's so good. Who's up, Jordan?
I think it's fair. If it's not, then not back
I'm
out.
not on staff, so I don't know. You know
the help we work in. I don't know, they asked me to
Barrett Carlo to the plate now for the Stingers. Looks at ball one outside. Carlo, one of the best hitters on this Stingers offense, and has been a huge reason why this Stingers team has been able to get 9 wins early out of the gate. Such an integral part of this offense. 2-2 here to Carlo. Does not go around. Does not go around. Carlo fouled that off anyway, so count will stay 2-2.
I like that, Barry.
Goes around, strike 3 there to Carlo, and that's out number 1. So great job there by Gradwall getting Carlo out. And now he's going to have to face Peter McNeil. Peter McNeil, definitely a power threat in this Stingers lineup. Hitting 3 here tonight for the Stingers. Looks at ball 1. And that's fouled back out of play for a strike. A ball and a strike now to McNeil. Runner on first is Jordan Rice. It's all tied up at 0-0 early here in game number 1. 2-1 now the count.
We'll see. There's a chance I might not be able to throw that. Oh my God.
And McNeil swinging a miss on the slider. Count evens up at 2 balls, 2 strikes. Hits the top part of the zone. What a pitch there. Josh Gradwall freezes McNeil. Out number 2, 2 away. Back-to-back strikeouts here for Josh Gradwall after walking the first batter he saw. Drew Tenzar will now step up for the Stingers. That's a low, just below the zone for ball number 1 here to Tenzar. Outside for ball 2. Hits the zone. Strike 1. That's just a tad inside there for ball 3. 3 balls, 1 strike now to Tenzar. And that's in the dirt for ball 4. So Tenzar draws a walk. There's now runners on first and second here for the Stingers. Kyle Cody step up to the plate. Cody, a rookie this season for the Stingers, but has already been making an impact for this squad. He's been very good offensively so far this season, has a couple of home runs so far in the league. And this Stingers team, being as good as they are, to add another bat to their lineup, it was huge in the draft for them to go out and get Cody. And early in the season, he has been providing dividends for this squad. 0-1. Swing and a miss there on the drop from Gradwall. It's now quick 0-2 here to Cody.
Speed check on that last pitch.
Oh, let's go. You mean 0-1?
That's the one, yep.
Okay, all right.
It was a speed check on the last pitch, so it's 0-1. That's just high, so a ball and a strike. For all you that are unaware, if a pitch is over 60 miles per hour, it's a speed check and it does not count, assuming it was for a strike, which is what happened earlier there. So it's now 2-1 the count here to Cody.
They should mic you up.
Cody swinging a miss on the inside pitch. It's now even here at 2-2. And Cody goes around on the drop. Josh Gradwall strikes out Cody. No runs scored here in the bottom of the first for the Stingers. We remain tied 0-0 as we go to the top of the second.
I always felt good against you, Pete. You pissed me off that back. Trevor May. Oh.
Well, I think they should put both up as pitchers. We'll just have like a whole game that's just shit. How much do you know? Yeah. All of them to just like try to throw strikes. Like, you know, I've heard mixed reviews. Over 50 miles an hour. Yeah. That's all the content. That's right. Corn.
Josh Gradwall up to the plate for the Enforcers. We're here in the top of the second inning, still all tied up at 0-0.
Oh, I went around.
And Gradwall goes around there.
One time I don't fire the hips, it's going to drop.
Ball on a strike now, the count here to Gradwall. That's the inside. It's popped up in the air. It's in foul territory, and Peter McNeil makes the grab out there in foul territory for out number 1. Great catch by Peter out there in foul territory. He had to make that grab over the shoulder. That's a great out number 1. Jake Oliver now up to the plate, back to the top of the order. We're grounded out his last at bat. First pitch hits Oliver, ball 1. Swing and a miss there, first strike. One thing about Jake Oliver, he was a MVP just a season ago, or 2 seasons ago, back in 2022. Always a threat at the plate. It just always seems to have a huge hit for the Enforcers to change the outcome of series. 2-1. It's fouled off there from Oliver, and the count is now even. 2 balls and 2 strikes. Oliver definitely a fan favorite here in the league. Love to see Jake play. Nobody plays the game harder than Jake Oliver out here in the AWA. Hits the zone, knuckleball connected, and it froze Oliver for out number 2. What a knuckleball there from Rice. Absolutely unbelievable. When Jordan Rice has that knuckleball working for him, there is not a pitcher in the league that is better. That pitch is so difficult to hit. We saw it right there. Jake Oliver just frozen when he saw that. That is ripped up out to center, and it gets over the wall for a solo home run. Chase Winkler puts the Enforcers up a run. Enforcers now lead it 1-0. The homer out to center from Winkler.
My boy.
Am I up now?
Yep.
What a shot there from Winkler, getting over the wall, giving this Enforcers team the lead here in game 1, trying to take down the team with the best record in the league in the Stingers. Now Brock Playhouse is going to have an opportunity here. Set a ball.
Such a
swing and miss there. 1-1.
I'm not being sarcastic, they're actually cool. Thanks, man.
2 hits the zone. It's now 2-2. Great slider there from Rice. Most likely see a knuckleball here. We'll see what's going on. Don't know what's going on with Brock Playhouse's stance. That's something weird, but definitely confused Rice a little bit. It's now full count. Outside, Brock Playhouse. He works the walk. So the Enforcers, after getting a home run from Chase Winkler, they now get a walk from Brock Playhouse and keep this inning going. Josh Gradwell, he's going to step up to the plate.
Special. Too dead, Brock.
First pitch to Gradwell is outside for ball 1.
Oh, swing.
It's outside as well. 2-0. Outside again to Gradwell. It's now 3 balls, no strikes. Ground ball over to Peter McNeil at third. He slips and falls. And that was difficult. You got to be careful. Peter McNeil, he has had his knee issues here in the league, and you hate to see him slip and fall like that. It looks like he's okay. He's smiling out there. Jeez. That could have been bad.
Let's go 9.
Josh Gradwell, he'll reach, and it's now runners on first and second for Jake Oliver. Outside. Oliver hitting .321 on the season with 3 bombs. Ground ball over to Peter McNeil again. We'll see if he can make this play, and he gets the out on Brock Playhouse over at third for out number 3. But the Enforcers, they take the lead thanks to a Chase Winkler solo home run. Enforcers lead at 1-0 as we go to the bottom of the second.
You alright? I fell with like my arm right under me. No, my legs were not even on the ground. That was fine. It was,
Jordan Rice up to the plate now for the Stingers. Stingers down a run here in the bottom of the second inning. And so far to start this game, Josh Gradwell has just been dealing.
Oh, that ball broke his nose.
And that hits the zone. It's now 0-2. And Rice was surprised that that one even connected. Unbelievable pitch there from Gradwell.
You froze time and put the ball in, but that's surgery.
The 0-2, and that would have hit the zone. So a great job there from Rice to fight that one off, because that was going to drop right in there for strike 3.
Are you watching the Portugal
So Rice stays alive. Count remains 0-2. Steve would love to get the tying run on. Fouled off.
Who's checking his best play?
Great job here from Rice. As every pitch he's seen so far in this at bat has been a strike. Ground ball right back to Gradwell. He throws to first, and it's in time to get Jordan Rice for out number 1. It's a great play there from Gradwell. Those are some nasty pitches that Rice saw. That drop just so effective from Gradwell, and he threw it for a strike every single pitch in that at-bat to Rice. Starts off Barrett Carlo with the ball. And Carlo goes around on the outside slider. Looks at ball 2 there. So it's now 2-1 to Carlo. Nobody on, 1 away. Enforcers up a run here in the bottom of the second of game 1. Ground ball over to Oliver at third. He throws on over to first, and it's in time to get Carlo for out number 2. So a great routine play there from Jake Oliver. Made it look so easy. Gets the out on Carlo. And now Peter McNeil is going to step up to the plate. The Stingers team offensively, they've been very, very good this season. Have 9 wins on the year, sitting at 9-3, best record in the league. But Josh Gradwell, so far here in this game 1, is just shutting this offense down. His pitches have been working. McNeil does not go around on that pitch. It's a ball, 1-0. And that's outside for ball 2. 2 balls, no strikes, nobody on, 2 away. And McNeil chases that drop. 2-1. Swing and a miss there on another high drop from Gradwall. Count is 2-2.
We believe the 83?
Chest high. Full count now to McNeil. Swing and a miss. Peter McNeil strikes out for out number 3. The Stingers go 1-2-3 here in the bottom of the 2nd inning. No runs scored. The Enforcers still lead at 1-0 as we go to the final inning here in game 1.
That's pretty decent. Is it money line?
Yeah, just money line for something.
Oh, easy.
Maybe.
Right, so that's a good way to say it. I get it weird. Water is different here.
Yeah.
I'll do it. I would do it. If we had a truce, I would do it under the.
Hey, Simpson thought, what's up, baby?
Yeah, I like that. If anyone else is
Hey, we're good. I'm not going to throw above 50 now.
Chase Winkler got a solo home run in his last at bat up to the plate. Fouls that one off 1-1. And that home run, such a big hit for Winkler in this Enforcer squad, as Jordan Rice has been very effective in this game. He's only given up that one mistake to Winkler, and Winkler had to pay for it. That's in there for strike 3, so Jordan Rice freezing Winkler for out number 1 away. Now Brock Playhouse will step in. Rice starts off Playhouse with a slow lob ball. There's ball 2, so a quick 2-0 out here to Playhouse. Popped up into the air, it's in play, and Drew Tenzar comes all the way over to make the grab. What a play from Tenzar. Unbelievable. Thought that might have been Peter's ball. It was getting over Peter, but Tenzar zooms right over and is able to make the grab for out number 2. So a great defensive play for Tenzar. He had one earlier in the game. As that's popped up in the air, that's a fair ball. Rice grabs it, throws on over to first. And so that'll be a single for Josh Gradwall. Kind of a funky single to have. Gradwall didn't even look like he was trying to hit that. Just trying to protect himself from getting hit by the pitch, but ends up putting it in play, and he gets on. So Gradwall is on here for Jake Oliver, and Jake Oliver looks at a great pitch there from Jordan Rice in the top outside part of the zone. And he hits the outside part of the zone again. 0-2. Jordan Rice is just dotting this zone up right now. Oliver holds, does not go around. And that's low for ball 2, so the count is now 2-2. Enforcers would love to get an insurance run here in the top of the 3rd. Ground ball right over to Barrett Carlo. Should be an easy play, and it is. He steps on first and gets the 3rd out there on Jake Oliver. No run score for the Enforcers here in the top of the 3rd. Enforcers still lead at 1-0. Moving to the bottom of the 3rd inning.
Okay. Let's get a rally going here, too. Wait, you didn't want to arm a guy like me with that information.
I can't hit him, so I guess I always want to. No, well, they can see it like before. When he's gripping it.
Are you ready?
Yeah, we're good.
All right.
Drew Tenzar to the plate now for the Stingers, and Josh Gradwell has just been pitching an absolute gem for this Enforcer squad. First pitch is fouled off. Strike one. And that's outside for a ball, 1-1. And there it is, the drop. It's been so effective here for Gradwell in this game. He's got Tenzar now 1-2, just outside. And the drop again. It's a great job from Tenzar, able to foul that pitch off. It was hit in the zone. Had he not swung, so a great defensive swing there from Tenzar to stay in there. 2-2. Just high from Gradwell. Full count now to Tenzar. Slider inside. What an at-bat from Drew Tenzar. Works the walk, and the Stingers now get the leadoff runner on at first. And Tenzar represents the tying run. Kyle Cody represents the winning run at the plate. Great at bat from Tenzar. Slider connects. Second one is low, so it's a ball and a strike to Cody. Cody chases on the drop. I don't blame him. Gradwell's been throwing it for a strike just about all night. The 1-2 high. It's now 2-2 here to Cody. That's high as well. So a full count to Kyle Cody. Cody swings and misses. Strikes out for out number one. An important out there for Josh Gradwell and the Enforcers. But they're not out of it yet. Stingers still have the tying run on at first. And the winning run to the plate in Jordan Rice. Now to the plate. Pitch from Gradwell. It's fouled back there by Rice for a strike. Slider is inside. Ball one.
That was right where I wanted that pitch. I know. Saw that front kick.
And the drop again.
62.
It's 62, so it's too fast, so it's no pitch. 1-1. Count will remain. Rice fouls that one off. Ball and 2 strikes. And there it is. Josh Gradwell strikes out Jordan Rice, looking for out number 2. 2 away. The Stingers are now down to their final out. Barrett Carlo now to the plate. It's outside. Outside again from Gradwell. It's now 2-0. Stingers with the tying run on at first. 2-0. And Carlo just swinging over the top of that drop. It's now 2-1. Does not go around on the slider. 3 balls and a strike. Carlo fouls the drop off, and the count is now full. Stingers with the tying run on at first, down to their final out, and this would be their final strike. 3-2 full count here to Carlo. The pitch from Gradwell, and it's fouled off from Carlo. Carlo staying alive. Been a great at-bat so far from him. Carlo, been one of the best hitters on this Stingers team to start the season. Popped up into the air, and this should do it. Josh Gradwall makes the grab, and the Enforcers hang on, and they win game one. Final score of 1-0, and now that the game is over, we can finally say it. Josh Gradwall has just thrown a no-hitter, and the Enforcers win game one, 1-0. Unbelievable job from Josh Gradwall. We're going to get game number 2 underway here shortly. We're going to plug in the lineups, and we will be back in a moment.
Some gas stations like the gold mine for it. 7-Eleven's no go.
Sometimes I don't know.
I'll play right.
So me, Morgan, my boy Jack Schull over here, Cano in the back, Mark, Jake, Evan, and Keaton McKay.
Oh, me, of course. Drew Gradwall, Moses Valdez, and Dominic DeMiro.
Thomas when he tries, Peter, Keaton, and then Mark, Jake, Mark, Evan, Peter, Jake Oliver. Gotta put Dominic DeMiro up there. Gotta put Jack Playhouse up there, of course. Let's go DJ Oliver.
Jack, it would be Peter. Yeah, Mark, yeah, Mark's good. Oh, Keaton's good.
I don't know, Jack Playhouse got 2 MVPs. Jake Oliver, Mark Campanero. Let's go Alex Harden because he just hits dingers.
Keaton saves all of my terrible pitches. I guess I'll put Jake on there because Peter coming back from those knees every time he swings, I'm worried. I'll give it a chance. Chance is a good dugout guy. Good guy to have around the field.
What I used to pitch? Yeah, I'm sick. It's still in there. Now it's great. Oh, yeah. Oh, camera's on for that. Oh, no, Jake. One-man crew up there, you got too much shit to do. Well, they're also all way over here. Yeah. If I go up there and there's Rock, you have to kick him? No. Looks like a strike right here. Deal. Yeah, I haven't seen a strike yet. How have we not done a Happy Gilmore with the Hey Josh, you're soft for not getting a perfect game, bro.
I tried, buddy. Hey, baby steps. Baby steps. You can only get every no-hitter I've thrown, I've lost. Go, Brock. Let's see what you got.
What if I just took pitches like the Make-A-Wish kid off the mound? Alright, what's our lineup? Jordan, Barrett, Drew, Kyle, Cole.
And we are getting game number 2 underway. Josh Gradwall just coming off that no-hitter in game 1 on the mound. Jordan Rice will lead it off.
That's tough. Jordan Rice pitched excellently as well in game 1.
Yep.
Got the and he's blaming the mic. He wants to throw it, but you know that's what we call here in Seattle the Felix Hernandez treatment. Only gave up 1 run. Unfortunately, that solo shot was all the enforcers needed to get the dub in game 1.
Yeah, and Rice, like you mentioned, he was very effective in that game. He was throwing some knuckleballs for strikes and freezing hitters on those. And it's tough when you can't get any run support from your team, but I mean, Josh Gradwall pitched so well in game 1. So we'll see if the Southern Stingers can salvage a series win. Or is Josh Gradwall just going to continue his dominance?
Almost died right there.
0-2. You got to be careful back here, man. There's some,
lock in.
Screaming foul balls coming back here.
Jordan Rice actually having one of his best years pitching-wise. He's got a 1.8 ERA now, but on the other side of it, worst hitting league or hitting seasons he's had. His average is down to .188. Almost, 1.8 ERA, 1.188 average. Yin and yang.
Wow.
And I don't
you
know.
Don't see that very often.
I don't know what you'd rather have.
And Rice strikes out for out number 1. So Josh Gradwall just continues his dominance so far here in game 2 to start it off.
I feel like most players would probably rather be better at hitting, but in order to get an MVP, you got to be a good pitcher.
Yep, you got to be good at both. Barrett Carlone out of the plate.
What is that on Chase's jersey out there? It's like
is that a name tag?
Like it's like some kind of patch you put on there. I don't know. Maybe we'll get a camera on it or something. But
yeah, I want to see that. I'm gonna ask him about that when he gets back over here. That might be a name tag. It might just say, my name is Chase. I don't know. I mean, people know who he is around here.
It worked for a dinger, so you know.
Yeah, hey, He's provided all the offense we've seen today in this series, so he can do whatever he wants.
Carrying Forster's offense.
That's fouled off.
Barrett Carlo having a great year. He's always been a good hitter. Kind of flies under the radar for whatever reason, but 447 with 4 home runs. Put some top 5 in home runs and average.
Yeah, something I mention all the time about him is he's such a tough out. Just
That's
very
what jinx
hard
him
to
right
out.
there. Hype him up.
Yeah, I know. And then, it's the announcer's curse.
Yeah.
Carlo out for out number 2, and now Drew Tenzar stepping up to the plate.
Drew Tenzar hitting 387 with 2 home runs. A career 385 hitter, so pretty consistent. 21 career home runs.
Drew Tenzar been a very solid hitter ever since he's joined the league. Stinger's very happy to have him.
It's funny, the Stingers team's still looking for their first hit against Mr. Gradwall today, but kind of the only way, at least the Nighthawks and us has had success, is just waiting a little bit to see what he's got, and then he'll start to get in a little bit of a walk groove, and that's kind of the only way we've been able to beat him. But if you're swinging at all his pitches, there's just no shot.
And, I don't want to say it, but could we see a back-to-back no-hitter here, potentially?
Well,
against this best team in the league so far, best record in the league so far in the Southern Stingers?
Well, you can't have back-to-back no-hitters without getting the first, so check that right there. But the Stingers, their whole team is carried by their pitching, and it's always been carried by their pitching. Kyle Cody kind of came up as he's batting right now. Is hitting 412 now. Was top 5 in average. Probably still top 8 after that first no-hit game, but that's why they got the guy Kyle Cody, 3rd overall pick, to provide a little more offense. Games just like this.
Yeah, and I don't want to say he's been a surprise this season, but, having seen him play before this year, he came in and just an absolute great bat for this Stingers lineup. And just when you thought the Stingers couldn't get any better, they had this guy, Kyle Cody. And I mean, just another offensive threat for this Stingers lineup. That's back-to-back walks there for Josh Gradwell. Runners on first and second. And, I mean, that's the only way the Stingers have got on at all tonight is just via the walk. Gradwell, as we've mentioned, still has not given up a hit so far in this series.
Josh Gradwell now down to a 1.85 ERA with 36 strikeouts. This is the last game of the week. I want to say week. What are we? Week 5.
Week 5. Yeah.
Week 5 slate. Week 6 starts tomorrow.
Yeah.
But with 36 strikeouts, he needs 2 more to overtake Drew Gradwell and DJ Oliver at 38. It's kind of a sneaky Cy Young contender. I mean, he's always good, but it seemed like DJ kind of locked it up. And now I'm looking at his stats, and I'm like, well, Josh Gradwell's right behind him.
Yeah, I mean, Josh Gradwell has been so good today. He's just hit that drop pitch as his best pitch, and he's consistently throwing it for strikes today, which when you see him off, he's normally not throwing it consistently for strikes. But, I mean, there you go right there. Strikes out Cole Blevins for out number 3 on the drop. No run score here for the Stingers in the top of the first. We remain tied 0-0 as we go to the bottom of the first inning.
Probably still won't go out because it's cold. Right? As long as it's equal. Bam! Bam! Is that Tom Brady?
Jordan Rice on the mound, like we were saying, having a great pitching year. He's got a 1.8 ERA. I mean, both pitchers.
What? Did you just see that? That was gross. Wow. That was. I don't even know how anybody could hit that. That was crazy.
Ooh.
And Oliver, wow, just missing the foul pole. Would have been a home run had he hit that. Just goes foul. It's now a ball and 2 strikes, but I wish we could go back and get a replay on that first knuckleball from Rice. That was absolutely disgusting.
Strike out for the content, Jake.
Oh, I probably will.
Way outside. Full count now to Oliver.
Don't gotta change an approach or nothing.
Does not go around, and Oliver works the walk.
We'll look at the replay here. It didn't appear that he went around. And he didn't, according to the booth. Chase Winkler steps in. He's got 4 home runs on the year. A little bit lower average, but once again.
Ground ball right past Jordan Rice on the mound, and it's in no man's land, and everybody's safe. So I guess some communication issues out there between Kyle Cody and Drew Tenzar, as that ground ball just goes untouched, and Chase Winkler get a single there. Oliver slid into second, didn't even need to.
The most iconic walk-up in AWA Wiffle Ball, Rock Playhouse.
So what do you got to say about your brother so far this year in the league, Jack?
Well, let me just pull up his stats here. He's batting .300, pretty good. 2 home runs, 8 strikeouts. Honestly, anything in the 300s for a power hitter like Brock Bleas is very impressive. He's definitely a dingers or nothing type player, as we see right there.
Ball gets past Kyle Cody. Jake Oliver was thinking about coming home, but great job from Tenzar getting the ball in quickly. Everybody's safe. Runners, bases are now loaded.
I'm surprised Jake Oliver, the aggressive runner that he is, didn't go home there, especially because the rookie Kyle Cody was fielding it. Normally when these, veteran base runners are rounding third, they look who's going to get the ball, and usually if it's like a rookie or someone you know that doesn't have a great arm, you're definitely making the turn going home.
Yeah, I think he noticed that Drew Tenzar was backing him up out there, and Tenzar, he's already made some phenomenal plays in the field so far in this series. Maybe just thinking, I don't want to risk it. It's early here in game 2. So
Stingers into a bit of a jam here early. I don't want to say like that Jordan's done anything bad here. I mean, he's throwing balls in the zone, and unfortunately a couple of the hits haven't gone the Stingers' way.
Gradwall swinging a miss, 2-2 the count. Bases loaded here, nobody out.
Oh.
Ground ball right over to Drew Tenzar. He throws home and gets the out on Jake Oliver. Unbelievable play from Tenzar, and he just continues his defensive greatness in the field so far
looking
in
at that
this series.
replay, looks like it beat him by half a step. It's a great throw, and honestly, I don't know what was going on there, but on that pitch, it looks like Jordan dropped a ball, and that kind of threw me off. I don't know if we should have a rule. I don't know what you'd even call that. Dropping a ball as you throw the pitch.
Yeah, that was weird. That was weird. But I mean, that was not an easy play for Tenzar to make, and he ends up going home, saving the run. Bases remain loaded, but Stingers now have an out here. Jake Oliver to the plate.
These knuckleballs are moving absurdly tonight.
As a pitcher, some nights you just have it, and it just has seemed like Jordan Rice and Josh Gradwall so far, their best pitches have just really been moving. That hits the zone for a strike. It's now 2-1 to Oliver. Forcers trying to strike first here in game 2. Now 2-2 to Oliver. And if Jordan Rice get a strikeout here, that would be massive for the Stingers.
Oh.
Wow, what a pitch. Jake Oliver strikes out looking for out number 2. And that was a must-needed strikeout for Jordan Rice and the Stingers to keep this game scoreless.
I think we safely can say that is the best pitch in the AWA. It's not always on for Jordan, but when it is, good luck.
It is so difficult to hit. As a hitter, you don't know where that knuckleball is going to end up.
I mean, every other pitch, you at least have an idea where it's breaking. Knuckleball, I mean, just like in baseball, it has a mind of its own. Even Jordan doesn't know where it's going. He throws it towards the zone, hoping it hits.
And Winkler chases the low pitch for out number 3. What a job from Jordan Rice to pitch himself out of a bases loaded, no out jam. No run score for the Enforcers here in the bottom of the first. We go to the top of the second. Still tied 0-0.
We'll take a team ball, right-handed or left-handed? Team ball, team ball.
Speaking of Jordan Rice, he's going to step up to the plate, hitting lefty right now.
Sometimes you just got to switch it up however you can. Hasn't worked too good for him righty, may as well try lefty.
Peter McNeil is team captain. He's had some success hitting left-handed in the league. That's a tough pitch.
Hit the zone by a piece of hair.
In Jordan Rice's defense, though, that here today, Josh Gradwall has thrown him some really tough pitches, and I think Jordan Rice might have received the worst.
Oh, there you go.
Wow, he goes the other way, beats the shift. Jordan Rice gets a single. Hitting lefty worked for him. There we go.
Josh Gradwell not necessarily liking that celebration over at first. That's the first hit of the day for the Stingers.
Shouldn't have said anything last inning, dang it.
Yeah, we have the power to just kind of do whatever, whatever outcome we want. We could just say the opposite
exactly.
and it'll happen. Barrett Carlo will not hit a home run.
If he hits one. 1-1 to Carlo. And that pitch hits him. Ooh. Looked like it hurt. 2-1.
Start wearing knee braces out here.
For
Peter
real.
McNeil special.
Inside, ball 3. 3-1 now to Carlo.
Giving him some signs over at first.
Yeah, I don't know what Peter's doing over there. He does know that. Oh no, he's not up. Never mind. I just realized he's not even playing this game.
Took himself out.
Wow.
Greater good. Wanted to get Cole Blevins some at bats. You gotta respect it. We'll see if it was the right move at the end of this game.
An interesting move. I mean, Stingers are down a game in this series. So.
Maybe it's just Peter doesn't really want to face Josh Gradwell. I don't blame him.
That's outside. Ball and a strike to Tenzar.
You want to lower that average any more than you need to.
Oof, wow. 1-2. It's just been a battle between these two guys here tonight, Jordan Rice and Josh Gradwell. I mean, we've seen some unreal pitches. That's in there for strike 3 through Tenzar. Strikes out for out number 1.
Kyle Cody steps in 0 for 0 in game 2 with a walk. I'm trying to think of all the rookies in the league. Who would be leading that rookie of the year? And I don't know if we can classify Tom Bleos as a rookie.
Yeah.
But
we going to put him in that conversation potentially?
We might. He's kind of been a
one.
Yeah, I guess, yeah. The booth's saying comeback player of the year. But he's already won that.
Ground ball up the middle. Brock Blehouse. It gets past him. Jordan Rice is going to come around to score. And so the Stingers finally here in game 2 have gotten a run. Stingers strike first. They lead it 1-0 in the top of the second. What a hit there from Cody driving in Jordan Rice.
And that's tough for Brock Blehouse there. The enforcers are always.
Ground ball right back to Josh Gradwell. And hey, moves the runner over into scoring position. Runners now at second and third. Jordan Rice coming up to the plate. And you already know he's going to be hitting lefty again after having success in his first at-bat, getting that single.
The enforcers were, Jake Oliver saying they don't really like putting Brock in the field. You can see right there, right through the wickets. Allowed the first run of the game. There we go.
Wow.
No pitch on the 61, but Mark caught it. That's all that matters.
Yep. For real this time. Wow, so the count 61 miles per hour, so we're going to remain 0-0 here.
That's interesting. That did not look like it was 61.
Just inside.
So after 3 pitches, it'll just be 1-0.
And Rice swing and miss. That strike will count. 1-1.
Oh
he
my.
goes the other way. Unbelievable. Oh, but Jake Oliver tags out Kyle Cody for out number 3. We'll take a look at it.
We'll look at the replay. I think he might have got him by a step.
It looked like Jake Oliver got him.
Oh.
We're safe.
Oh, I think.
Oh, that's tough.
Hold on.
I got him before he's even there. He's on right there. I got him before he's even there. He was in the air. I got him. Well, wait. Ball in the field.
Check if he scored.
One.
No, I didn't, but he didn't score in time.
There's ball watching.
Because that would have scored. That would have counted. I thought he was safe, but I don't know.
And the call on the field is out. Jake Oliver gets the out on Kyle. Cody going to third. Very close play. The run does not score, so the Stingers, they lead it 1-0 as we go to the bottom of the second inning. Unbelievable play from Jake Oliver.
That's huge. Save another run. They did give up a run, and I guess in this series all you need is one run to win the game. But just as we thought they were going to have to give up on it, you know, another rookie mistake there from Kyle Cody. He didn't have to go. I don't know why he was going to third there. First base was open. He went anyways, and, you know, ultimately that will cost them a run.
And that was a great hit by Jordan Rice. Going the other way again, hitting left-handed. He's had a tremendous success so far here tonight, hitting left-handed.
Yeah, he may as well just make it permanent at this point.
Brock Playhouse up to the plate, looks at a strike.
Jordan Rice has been consistently throwing that knuckle for a first pitch strike, which is very hard to do.
Popped up into the air, out in foul territory, and it hits.
Saved by the roof.
Top of the roof. That is, Carlo would have easily made that grab had the roof not been there. So a new life here for Brock Playhouse.
Brock Playhouse 1 for 1 in game 2 with that hard hit single. Brock Playhouse quietly having the best year offensively for the Enforcers, 333.
Ground ball over to Kyle Cody. Throws on over to first. It's in time to get Brock Playhouse.
That was a heck of a play.
So Kyle Cody, after having a base running error on his part last inning, he makes up for it with a great play and gets the out on Brock Playhouse for round number 1.
Not many players in the AW were making that play. That was a very clean pick off the ground. Brock not happy, you know, and I don't blame him. He took away a hit right there.
Yeah, you know, I think this Stingers team, they got a true rising star in this Kyle Cody, and becoming one of the favorites for Rookie of the Year this year in the league. I mean, keep your eye on Kyle Cody for the rest of the season. Dude's been playing really well.
You know, it might just come down to what rookie shows up the most. A lot of the rookies haven't been able to come to many games this year. And if Kyle Cody keeps showing up for his team, and so far from what we've seen, looks like he's a surefire lock for that Rookie of the Year.
Ball forward to Josh Gradwell. He gets on, but yeah, I mean, you mentioned it, and that's one of the things about what's tough here in the league is getting guys to show up sometimes.
Yeah.
And you know, we tend to have a lot of people wanting to play, but trying to get them to show up can be a different story.
Trevor May will be here tomorrow. I think I just need to confirm with him beforehand. He's a busy man.
Well, former professional athlete, so you can understand why. Jake Oliver, 1-0 count.
Still waiting on.
Ripped up the middle. Tenzar can't field it cleanly, and everybody's safe. So Jake Oliver with the single. There's now runners on first and second. Chase Winkler, the hero of game 1, stepping up to the plate.
Looks like Drew for a second almost could have deked Josh there. Josh looked like he was trucking home or to third. Was able to hold up at the last second. But saying Kwame Appiah will be here later this month.
Will he? Nice.
Jag Baines, he was supposed to make it this week. Still about a 20% chance he makes it tomorrow, but unlikely.
3-0 the count to Chase Winkler. Runners on first and second. First down. Wow. Oh my goodness. That was so gross.
It looked like it was like 90 miles an hour.
Wow.
Chase, what was that red at? Oh.
You know, after this game.
Did you see what that last one was? Oh, yeah, it looked like 65.
You know, after this game, we're going to have to do a compilation of all these knuckleballs that Jordan Rice threw, because there's been some really good ones.
Big spot here for Brock. You can tell he's not too excited, if anyone picked up that audio.
Bases are loaded for the Enforcers. Only one away. Enforcers' best opportunity is right now. 1-0. Big swing and a miss there from Blayhouse. 1-1 the count. That's behind him. Slipped out of the hand of Rice. 2-1.
Ooh, it's a nasty pitch right there.
2-2, and Jordan Rice, he's already pitched himself out of a bases loaded, no out jam already in this game. He's got bases loaded with one away. Can he do it again and get himself out of this jam? Swing and a miss. Gets Brock Blayhouse for out number 2. And Jordan Rice, when the bases have been loaded so far here in this game, he has been dominant.
Well, he's not just out of trouble just yet. They got Josh Gradwall. Big boy Gradwall, as they call him. Hitting 286 with 1 home run. 10 career home runs on his illustrious career. Does that look like a cricket home run right there?
And that was going to hit the zone, so Jordan Rice starting him off with another first pitch strike. And there it is again, 0-2. Now to Gradwall. If he comes back with another one of those, let's see you later, Josh. 0-2. Hits the zone. Josh Gradwall just looks at it like, wow, that hit the zone. No run score here for the Enforcers in the bottom of the 2nd inning. We go to the top of the 3rd. Stingers lead it 1-0. Barrett Carlo up to the plate for the Stingers and fouls the first pitch off. Strike 1.
Last chance here for the Southern Stingers. I mean, both pitchers have pitched well, and it's kind of funny. Jordan Rice has loaded the bases up both innings, no earned runs. Josh Gradwall looks like he's barely loaded the bases, and the Stingers have gotten a run on him. So
1-1. Carlo looks at a ball outside. 2-1 now the count. But yeah, it'd be absolutely massive if the Stingers could add a run on here.
And it looks like Jake couldn't help himself. He had to jump in the bushes at least once today.
It'd be a weird series if he didn't do that, you know? Three and one now to Carlo. Big swing and a miss there. Strikeout for out number 1. Drew Tenzar to the plate. Tenzar 0 for 1 on the evening with a walk and a strikeout. No pitch, 62 miles per hour. The count will remain 0-0.
It looks like he's using that Eastern Enforcers customized bat.
Ripped out to right, get out ball, a solo home run. Drew Tenzar gives the Stingers that additional run that they were looking for, and they now lead it 2-0 here in the top of the 3rd.
Drew Tenzar hits his 3rd home run of the year, 22nd in his career. He's up to 394 average. And this Stingers lineup, my goodness, you know, they are always kind of slept on. But with this great pitching and, you know, offense that's kind of figuring itself out here. I mean, obviously they have the best record in the league right now, but maybe it's time to start taking them a little more seriously.
0-1 to Kyle Cody, and he swings right over the drop there for strike 2. No balls, 2 strikes. Just high for a ball. Yeah, we mentioned it earlier. I mean, the Stingers looking for that insurance run, and they got it. Drew Tenzar ripped that one way out to right. And that should give Jordan Rice a couple of runs he was looking for to give him that confidence to go back out there in the bottom of the third and try to shut this thing down and tie this series up.
A little bit of ball maintenance right here. But we'll see if Peter McNeil's strategy of benching himself here, keeping his arm fresh for game 3. It'll be Jake All versus Peter McNeil in game 3. Hoping for the Stingers it'll be a rubber match.
Ripped over to Brock Playhouse. He fields it cleanly, throws to first. It's not in time, and it goes past the house. So Kyle Cody will be awarded second on the throw. So an unfortunate error for Brock Playhouse and the enforcers, as this inning is going to continue for the Stingers, and they get a runner in scoring position here for Cole Blevins.
And that's really unfortunate. Brock right there surprised himself by picking it up so cleanly, double clutched it, and then didn't have enough time to make the throw over to first. Once you pick it up cleanly, you can't think about it. You got to just toss it over there.
Blevins is swinging a miss. Count is now 1-1.
Cole Blevins hitting 182 on the year with a home run, 7 RBIs. The Stingers team loves wearing hats that are not provided to them by the league. Nope.
And that's strike 3. Cole Blevins strikes out. 2 away now here in the top of the third inning. Jordan Rice stepping up, and you already know what's coming. He's going to be hitting left-handed in this at-bat.
His average has increased almost 80 points since hitting lefty. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. He started the day at 180. He's all the way up to 265.
Jordan Rice has got something brewing here, hitting left-handed.
You see Jake kind of shading over towards that left field line. A pure push hitter from the left side of the plate.
Well, it was crazy because you got Brock Playhouse. He's playing on the other side of second, so they're playing him pole right now. But Jordan Rice, he's gone the other way, and both at-bats hitting left-handed so far. Swing and a miss. Josh Gradwell strikes out Jordan Rice for out number 3. But the Stingers, they get an insurance run thanks to a Drew Tenzar solo shot. They lead it 2-0 as we go to the bottom of the third. So Jordan Rice will now face Jake Oliver.
Ooh.
Here in the bottom of the third. Stingers trying to close this thing down and tie this series up at a game apiece. But Jordan Rice, in the last 2 innings, he's had to face bases loaded with no outs in the first and bases loaded with 1 out in the second, and he was able to get out of both of those jams. So hopefully he doesn't have to face another bases loaded situation here in inning number 3.
That would be the ideal plan, but that's how wiffle ball goes. Usually your plan A doesn't usually work out. Jake Oliver stepping in, obviously the MVP prior years, hitting 294 on the year with 3 home runs, so a bit of a down year.
Pop it in the air, Rice coming on, and he makes the grab. That's a huge out, getting Jake Oliver out, and now Chase Winkler's going to have an opportunity with 1 away.
Both these teams will be high seeds in the postseason as it stands. Could be a potential late round postseason matchup.
It's outside, so 2-0 is the count to Winkler. Nobody on, 1 away. Fouled off. It was 61 miles per hour, so it's a no pitch. Count stays 2 balls, no strikes. Just low. 3-0 to Winkler. Forster's trying to work a walk here. And they work it. Winkler gets on, and that is now going to bring the tying run up to the plate in Brock Blehaus.
Brock Blehaus, he's done very well today. Had in today's game, a single, a ground out, and a strikeout, but that ground out should have been a single. Any other fielder.
You the back guy? Oh, a little bit of both. Jack of all trades.
Well, when that goes on.
Oh, no, he did not.
And he went there. Oh, 0-1. He went.
Goes around there as well. 0-2 to Blehaus. Just low.
Backed out a bit of the plate right there before the pitch was. There you
Ground
go.
ball.
Oh.
Kyle Cody coming on. He fields it cleanly, throws over to Carlo. It gets past him, and Chase Winkler is going to come in to score because the ball got past the house. So Winkler is awarded home. He comes in to score.
Hold on, he kicked that though. So what's his ball?
Did he kick it?
He did kick it.
Yeah. Yeah. Chase scores there. Brock's at second.
Wouldn't it be a dead ball when he kicks it though? So that zone over there, unless it goes past the house, we've always played that in play. But he was at third, and then you kick it, so you get a bag. Is that this dead ball when he kicks it? Because then I would just kick it. I would get the ball and I just kick it out of bounds every time.
Actually, I was
Jack, you're telling me he ran from first to third before he ran to first?
Because if he's playing, it hits him.
So Brock,
No, it hit him.
So Brock didn't kick it according to the replay.
Get fucked.
Yeah.
So it stayed in play.
I knew I didn't kick it.
Yeah. So.
He scored.
Yeah.
Okay, so we confirmed with the replay booth, Brock did not kick it. The Stingers were saying he kicked it, but he did not kick it. It stayed in play towards that kind of square area behind first base, one of the few in-play areas.
So Winkler comes in to score. It's now 2-1 Stingers. Brock Blehaus is on at second, the tying run, and Josh Gradwall represents the winning run up to the plate.
It's a huge at-bat from Brock Blehaus. Was down 0-2, managed to get it in play, make something happen.
Nasty knuckle from Rice, but Gradwall able to foul that one off. It's a ball and a strike. And yeah, that was huge for Brock Blehaus to do that. Get a run in, and now there he is, the tying run in scoring position at second. 2-1 the count now to Gradwall. That's fouled off. So count now 2-2. Rice, he's just been having a pitch in jams all day here in this game too.
You really, if you're Jordan Ricer, you won't really want to get an out right here before the lineup turns over. Top half of the lineup is dangerous.
Ooh, huge. Jordan Rice gets Josh Gradwall to swing and miss for out number 2. So there's now 2 away, and the Enforcers are now down to their final out. But back to the top of the order they go with Jake Oliver.
And right before we get into the final out, make sure if you're a fan of the AWA Wiffle Ball, head on over to playertrader.net. Fantasy Wiffle Ball kicks off tomorrow. Prizes. All your wildest dreams can come true.
All your wildest dreams. Make sure you join. Ground ball over to Kyle Cody. He throws to first, and it's in time to get Jake Oliver. We will take a look at it, but the call on the field is out.
See if Jake beat it out, but my goodness, Kyle Cody. Oh, yeah.
Yep.
Yeah.
And the call on the field is confirmed. What a play from Kyle Cody to end it, and the Southern Stingers hold on to win game number 2, final score of 2-1. We are now all tied up here in the series at a game apiece. We're going to get game number 3 underway. The rubber match winner takes this series. We will be back shortly.
Hufflepuff. Probably Slytherin. I'm badass.
Probably like Ravenclaw, I think.
Expelled.
Gryffindor.
Slytherin.
Hufflepuff. I don't know. I'm probably a lame Gryffindor, but
Hufflepuff. Oh, probably Ravenclaw. Hogwarts, Slytherin. I bleed green.
Gryffindor.
Gryffindor.
I don't know any of them. Apple Blossom.
Can I DH Brock and play Brock, you want to get out? Let's do Barrett. Are you okay with Cole going at first? Yeah, I can play. Okay. Barrett, it's feeling good. There you go. That's fine. You want to save it first? Okay. It's going to be the same thing on that. That's really rare. Yeah. Ready, Brock? Oh! I'm barely touching. Oh! Apparently I'm feeling too far away though. Some of those knuckle balls feel like they're 10 feet high. Oh yeah, just put on it. Oh. I mean, it's nice if you work uphill. What is this? Garbage. All right, Jack. Go do Cole first. George's going to DH on it. Kyle, Cody, and Barrett's going to do it. He's going to DH. Well, Barrett, it's starting to rain, so it might be a good one for you to move. Especially when you're looking for a pitch and they throw it and you miss it, you're like, I'm fucked now. You want to take some funny stuff? Crazy to like, pretty big balls, but pretty big, right? Some of them like really big guys down. Some of them like right, some of them like
Peter McNeil on the mound here. Peter McNeil having a great year pitching. 3.00 2024 regular season. He's got a 3.32 career average, 432 strikeouts to 285 walks. He's given up 90 home runs. A lot of innings of work. Jake Oliver will lead it off. Seems like he's waiting for his walk-up song. Don't know if it'll happen.
Hey, you know, sometimes
there it is.
That completely messed Peter up. Sometimes the walk-up songs come on. Sometimes they don't. Generally, we try to have players first at bat of a game play their walk-up song.
Cleanest guys riding the pine, you know what I'm saying? Because he gets out every time.
Don't worry, Jake. I'm a very nice scorer up here.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
First pitch is in there from McNeil. 0-1 the count. Pitches inside, 1-1.
Jake Oliver will be pitching against Peter McNeil today in Game 3, rubber match.
Ripped up the middle to Tenzar. Throws over the head of Cole Blevins. It hits the top of the roof. And Jake Oliver is going to be awarded second base.
That's tough. It seemed like today every ball in play today to the Stingers, you assume it's going to be an out, just the way they've been playing on that left side of the field.
And rain is coming down now here in Game 3.
Love to see it, June 17th.
Gosh, you'd think by now we'd be getting some better weather, but it's just has not happened just yet in Washington. Normally the summer truly starts, I feel like, after July 4th. So we'll hopefully be getting some nice weather here soon. 1-0. Popped up into the air. Peter McNeil makes the grab. There's now one away. Brock Blehaus stepping up to the plate. Blehaus had a nice, effective hit in his last at-bat of game number 2. Made it interesting.
Yeah, and Brock Blehaus, one of the biggest pull hitters in the league. If you look at his hit chart, the farthest over he's gotten is to the left of that center field line. Nothing has been in the right field this whole year.
Strictly pole guy, Brock Blehaus.
Oof.
That curve just misses. 1-1 to Blehaus. Inside. Got any predictions for your brother here in this game, Jack?
It's tough against Peter here. It's very tough.
Think maybe a home run's brewing?
Well, it's either going to be a home run or a strikeout.
Okay, all right. 2-2. Full count now here to Brock Blehaus. And the guess is a home run or a strikeout. The pitch gets Brock Blehaus for out number 2. Great pitch there from McNeil. Every time he strikes out, he says something.
Yeah.
He screams something.
Here's Brock Blehaus' favorite walk-up song. Josh Gradwell getting ready to get to business. See if now that he's not pitching, take his mind off the pitching side of things, really lock in on the hitting side.
Curveball just a tad high there from McNeil. Ball 1. And Gradwell swings right under the riser. A ball and a strike. Does well to hold off. And the curveball outside. 3-1 to Josh Gradwell. Jake Oliver standing over there at second. That's outside for ball 4. So Gradwell works the walk.
What a legend.
And there's now runners at first and second for the Enforcers.
Josh kind of talking to Peter about it, right as the rain started coming down, that's when Peter walked his first batter.
Yeah, we know, for a lot of pitchers in the league, whenever the rain starts to fall, it gets tougher to grip the ball out there, and pitchers tend to not have their best stuff in the rain, so we'll see how Peter McNeil and Jake Oliver continue here in this game 3. Definitely different conditions than we had in the first couple of games.
Jake Oliver with that single, his average is now up to 297. It's a career .433 hitter. He's got 64 regular season home runs.
That's inside again, so 2 balls, no strikes to Oliver. That's fouled off. 2-1 the count. Curveball's high, so it's now 3-1. Yeah, it just doesn't look like Peter McNeil's getting the grip he wants on these pitches. He's going to walk Oliver. So the bases are now loaded for the Enforcers. It's back-to-back walks for McNeil.
What is that on your, what is that?
It's for my dog Chip. I put him down today.
Oh, shit.
So it's for my boy. My boy Chip.
Wow, well, we just figured out what was on Chase Winkler's chest. It says his dog's name Chip on his chest. He had to unfortunately put his dog down today. But Chase Winkler, he's having a great series so far. He had that solo home run in game 1, which was the difference, gave the Enforcers the win. So shout out to Chase Winkler's dog Chip. Very sad to hear that. Popped up into the air. Cole Blevins makes the grab for out number 3. No run score for the Enforcers here in the top of the first. 0-0 as we go to the bottom of the first.
All right, Brock, you first. You first. All right. Who's on the mound? Jordan, Drew, me. Celtics battle win. Man, I hate the Celtics. Do you need some?
Jake Oliver pitching here today in game number 3. He's got a 2.79 ERA this year, 3.45 career ERA, 330 strikeouts, 22 this year. He's given up 80 home runs in his career, 4 this year. And he's going over. You might need to get a towel out there. It's starting to come down a little more.
Yeah, it's really starting to come down now, and
that's tough. I bet both Jordan Rice and Josh Gradwell are glad they pitched games 1 and 2 when it wasn't raining.
Yeah, and they really had their best stuff in those first couple games, but it's gonna be a tougher game here for Jake Oliver and Peter McNeil. And as Washington natives, we're just trying to figure out when we're gonna get some sun here and start having some really nice days out in the yard.
Jordan Rice is gonna stick to that lefty batting. I don't blame him.
1-0 to Rice. Inside for ball 2. 2 balls, no strikes to Rice. But yeah, just he's been having a lot of success on that left-hand side here today. Would love to see it continue. Maybe he'll hit left-handed for the rest of the season. You never know.
I mean, it's worked so far against arguably one of the best pitchers in the league.
Does not go around, so a 4-pitch walk to Jordan Rice. He gets on. Andrew Tenzar stepping in as the rain just continues to fall.
I hope this isn't the case for Tuesday, Wednesday. Hopefully we got a little sun coming up.
Ground ball over to Josh Gradwell. He does not get down, but everybody's safe. That was hit hard off the bat of Tenzar.
Great job to knock it down there, because if he gets past him, who knows where Jordan Rice, arguably he sees Brock get the ball back there as the backup and he's going home.
Yeah. Could have been a lot worse had that gotten past Gradwell. Peter McNeil. Swing and a miss at the first pitch, 0-1.
Peter McNeil has a crowd favorite walk-up song, Fruit Salad, The Wiggles.
Wouldn't have been my first choice, but it was certainly Peter's, so to each their own.
50 on the year, 2 home runs. A little bit down year hitting-wise, but.
Ground ball over to Josh Gradwell. He fields it cleanly. And tags out Jordan Rice for round number 1. One away, Kyle Cody to the dish.
Kyle Cody average all the way up to 474. My goodness. He's approaching us up in the booth.
Yeah. Fouls that one back. Strike 1. Yeah, you talk about a hit chart, and Cody he hits everything up the middle.
One thing from the Mojo Stingers game, Trevor May's last game, he said there's a number 20 on the Stingers. Who's that? It's like, that was the guy drafted 1 pick before you.
101.
And you know, as much as it pains me to say, in these rain games, as a batter, you kind of just got to take your pitches and get on via the walk, because it's just so hard to locate. Right as I say that, nice little location right there.
Yeah. Yeah, you know, as a hitter in the rain, especially.
That's not a strikeout, by the way.
But yeah, I mean, as a hitter in the rain, you just wanna wait for your pitch, take what the pitcher gives you, and if he's not gonna throw you a strike, just get on. Ground ball does not go past the bunt line out there, so that'll be a foul ball, and the count stays 2 balls and 2 strikes. That would have been a perfectly placed swinging bunt had it gone past the line, though.
Would have been impressive. It's really all you need. That's where my hit chart is, about 1 foot past that foul ball line.
Hey, but it's effective.
You know, that's how you win championships. Get on base.
Yeah.
Ooh.
That is ripped just to the left of the foul pole foul. Kyle Cody was just inches away from having a 3-run home run and giving the Stingers the lead.
7th pitch of this at bat. Still 2-2. Oh,
hits the zone. Wow, Jake Oliver, what a pitch on the curveball. Strikes out Kyle Cody, and there's now 2 outs in the bottom of the 1st.
That's got to be the worst feeling in all of AWA. Miss a home run by a foot and then take a nasty pitch like that, looking for the strikeout.
That's a difficult situation to be in as a hitter.
Gotta love Drew Tenzar's fit out there. Oh, he was using his jersey as a hoodie. Oh.
Blevins swinging a miss. Ball and a strike to count. That's fouled off. 1-2. You know, all this rain, it's got me wondering what the weather's looking like for
please
Tuesday and Wednesday. I'm going to have to check that up right now.
Jake Oliver gets Cole Blevins swinging right there. We'll head to the bottom of the 2nd. 0-0 remains the score.
Brock. Yeah, I'm Brock Singer Playhouse. Yeah, fuck it. Oh, yeah. Just go to the extra, do rock, paper, scissors, and captain.
And we go right back to plotting it.
Brock Playhouse. Step in.
Sunny and 67.
Brock Playhouse has 40 career home runs, a 332 average. He's hitting 320 this year. Very good. That's a lovely shot there, Brock. Thank you. Thank you for that. What, POV for what? What are we POVing there?
Ball 1 to Brock Playhouse.
Oh my God!
Jeez.
Holy
what
shit!
Just happened? The bat slipped out of
I don't even know what
Brock's
to call
hand.
that. Is that a foul bat? Okay.
Luckily, did not hit anybody.
Maybe Jake can give him some of his spider tack.
Oh my Lord! That was bad. Completely slipped out of his hands, and somebody could have got absolutely clocked over there in the bench. Thankfully, nobody's injured. Wow.
The whole bench is hiding now.
Yeah,
Rightfully so.
Everybody's hiding. Jeez.
This might go down, you know, depending on what happens here. This might go down as the worst at bat in AWA history.
That was difficult.
One
Wow.
of the best.
It's definitely the worst bat throw we've seen is Brock Playhouse.
He may as well just throw the bat there. He already did before and almost killed everyone.
One away in the top of the second inning, nobody on.
Like the night before. Put it under a heat lamp. It's getting real sticky.
So the rain is it's raining pretty hard right now, and
yeah, look at the rain.
Peter
right
McNeil and Jake Oliver are asking for towels, and we're gonna try to get them towels here pretty quickly because.
Ooh, and you know the batters are helping the pitchers out.
Yeah,
gotta respect it.
As a hitter, that's the last thing you want to do, especially when it's raining, is to help the pitcher out. If he's gonna be throwing balls, you just take.
He came over here telling us he's only got one pitch that's working.
Oh, get out, ball!
Oof.
This rip just foul to the left of the foul pole. 2-2 now to Josh Gradwall.
And here comes Robin Blairhouse, assistant field manager, delivering the towels.
There we go. Popped up into the air. Drew Tenzar makes the grab. There's now 2 away.
Jake Oliver slowly getting that average back up to where we're used to seeing it. I mean, he's a career .433 average hitter, which is ridiculous. But he's sitting at .297 right now. Oh,
yeah, you know, it's just probably one of those things with Jake right now. It's a slower start to the season, but as we know, Jake Oliver always heats up. Always heats up. Doesn't matter if he's cold, hot, whatever. He's always going to hit well.
Big old leg kick right there, and I notice he's not using the team bat.
Yeah, and that's something new this year is these team bats.
It's courtesy of DJ Oliver and Jake Oliver, which...
DJ don't know how to use his hands.
Okay, just all Jake.
Jake making the...
It's a little rude, honestly, that he wouldn't provide for everyone.
1-2. Ground ball over to Kyle Cody, fields it, throws to first, and it's not in time to get Jake Oliver. The throw was offline, so Oliver is on.
Luckily, it hit the brick right there, so Jake will not advance to second on the overthrow, but still a good job there from Kyle Cody to knock it down and field it cleanly.
Yeah, you know, he is smooth over there.
First thing you got to do is get the ball, and I don't think I've seen any, double clutches or juggles with the ball. I think every time he goes and picks it up, he picks it up cleanly.
Yeah.
And now with the rain, definitely helps slow the ball down. It's a little bit easier to field it.
First pitch fouled off by Chase Winkler, 0-1. That is ripped out to right center. It gets over the wall for a 2-run home run, and the Eastern Enforcers take the lead. They now lead it 2-0 here in Game 3.
Chase Winkler shouts out Chip. Chip, 2-home run day for Chase Winkler. For Chip. Chip's come to a few games in AWA. That's his 5th home run of the year.
Great job from Chase Winkler, as you mentioned, his 2nd home run of the series. That first home run couldn't have come at a better time as Josh Gradwall threw a no-hitter in that first game. Chase Winkler's solo home run ended up being the difference, and the Enforcers won that game 1-0. Now his next home run puts him up 2-0.
Whoa!
What a grab from Peter McNeil for out number 3. The Enforcers, they take a 2-0 lead here in the top of the second. Need a 2-0. We go to the bottom of the second inning.
is where legends are made, man.
Ripped right to Brock Playhouse for out number 1, and although that was an out, Jordan Rice hit pretty well. Brock Playhouse was just right in the right place. Drew Tenzarn out of the plate.
I mean, Jordan Rice is hitting it well lefty.
Yeah, I mean, you know, if I'm the team captain of the Southern Stingers, I'm telling Jordan Rice, hey man, you keep
Yeah,
hitting
my
left-handed.
goodness.
Don't go back to hitting right. You're hitting well now.
Jordan Rice was a very good hitter in baseball.
And you know, all hitters have slumps at some point in their career. And you know, Jordan Rice, if hitting left-handed is going to give him some extra pop and some extra hits, might as well just do it for as long as he can. If it ain't broke, don't fix it.
Yeah.
2-1.
That looked like that grip slipped a little bit right there for Jake Oliver.
And that's low for ball 4. So Tenzar getting on for the Stingers. And they really need it in this situation. Down 2 runs here in game 3. Winner of this game will take the series. Enforcers trying to dethrone top team in the league.
How was it? Yeah? Were you awake? Was it in an alleyway behind the Amazon Press?
Peter McNeil out of the plate.
My goodness. So loud.
Foul back for strike 1. 0-1 now to McNeil.
I don't even know what they're yapping about out there.
Josh Gradwell is talking to Peter McNeil, and they are laughing. I don't know what he said, but
yeah, let us know.
I like laughing too. You know, shoot.
Smiling's my favorite.
Yeah.
Nasty pitch right there.
That was a great pitch from Oliver. 0-2. Now to McNeil.
What?
Pop up into the air. Jake Oliver dives for it and just can't get there in time.
Had to get dirty.
You knew it was coming. I was about to say, we have not seen Jake Oliver dive at all here in this series, and we just saw one right there.
Where was that off? Was that off the end of the bat? Or was
on my hand right there. You can see it.
well, don't say that out loud.
0-2 the count.
Oh, I guess that was 0-1. I thought if it was 0-2, we had a little bit of an issue there.
Oliver tries the slow pitch. It's gonna be a ball though. 1-2. That's fouled off.
I guess the good thing about this rain is hopefully the field will stay greener a little bit longer into the season.
Yeah. No, it's very green out there right now. Field's looking good. Field's looking good. Ripped over the head of Josh Gradwell for a single. Peter McNeil, after Josh Gradwell was chirping at him all at bat, able to hit it right over the head of Gradwell for a single.
Drew Tenzar giving Kyle Cody the dinger sign.
Kyle Cody, we'll see what he can do here.
Oh, I don't know if that's what they wanted there.
That's a tough swing and a miss right there. The pitch wasn't even close, but
seems like a first pitch swinger type of guy.
Yeah, hey, he's ready to hit. He's ready to hit. That's over Cody, a ball and a strike. Is the count. Runners on first and second. Stingers down 2. It's inside 2-1.
Jake Oliver, he's just, complaining about, hey, there's no rainouts in wiffle ball. Just, let's get ready to pitch.
All I'm going to say is I'm happy I'm not on the field right now. That's what I'm going to say. I don't want to be out there in the rain.
The rain games really adds to the atmosphere.
Yeah, you could say that. You could say that, yeah. Can make it more fun to watch.
Yeah, definitely not play. I think last time we had a pouring down game. I don't know if we're there just yet. That's full count. We had a nice little hot tub interview.
Yeah, we gonna bust that out tonight?
We might.
Too bad we don't have Jackson Carr here.
Oh my goodness.
Dang it. Bases are now loaded for the Stingers. Cole Blevins is gonna step up to the plate.
Cole Blevins, career 9 home runs. 0 for 1 with a strikeout.
He looks at a strike there from Jake Oliver. 0-1. Stingers need Cole Blevins to pull through now. Down 2 in the rubber match. Winner takes the series. 1-1. Blevins just cannot connect on that inside pitch. It's now 1-2. Jake Oliver on the other side trying to get himself out of this bases loaded jam, maintain this 2-run lead.
It's tough for the Stingers. They elected to sit arguably their best offensive player in Game 3.
Ground ball gets past Jake Oliver on the mound, and Chase Winkler's not going to have a play. Everybody's safe, and that'll be an RBI single for Cole Blevins. Drives in a run. It's now 2-1 Enforcers in the bottom of the second.
Say that Barrett Carlo, they chose to sit Barrett Carlo here in Game 3, which is arguably their best bat in the offense. Well, it's surprising.
Yeah, I was shocked to hear that Barrett Carlo was sitting out. I mean, definitely want to have him hitting, especially in a close game like this. So we'll see if the Stingers can pull through.
I want to see a replay. It was so great.
1-1 to Jordan Rice. Hits the zone, strike 2. And we'll see if Rice's left-handed magic can continue, try to tie this ball game up.
Only 1 out. Unless you hit into a double play here, Drew Tenzar would be on deck.
Outside.
Oof.
Hits him. Full count now for Jake Oliver. You do not want to walk in the tying run. Full count to Jordan Rice. Tying run on at third. Pitch from Oliver. Rice goes around for strike 3. A much needed out for Jake Oliver and the Enforcers. Now 2 away in the inning.
Drew Tenzar steps in. Big spot right here. Hitting .412 now after that home run in Game 2. He's 1 for 1 in this game with a single and a walk. He's seen Jake Oliver in the rain pretty well up to this point. Stingers are the home team, so if they don't get a run here, they will have the bottom of the third.
First pitch slider is inside for a ball. And that's too high.
You can just tell Jake's having some difficulty here.
Yeah, the rain is just really starting to get to him. We did get him that towel out there, but it doesn't look like it's really helping right now. I I mean, the only issue is when you're using a towel out in the rain, it just starts to get wet, and then it just doesn't help at all. So, 3-0. Popped up into the air. Josh Gradwell underneath it, and he makes the grab for out number 3. But the Stingers, they get a run here in the bottom of the 2nd inning. It's now 2-1. We go to the top of the 3rd.
Josh, hit a dinger. You're on the team.
Josh Grad will lead it off here in the top of the 3rd inning. Peter McNeil still on the mound. His hat looks like a rag right now. Soaking wet.
Yeah, and the rain has just gotten worse as we continue to play this game. It is really pouring now. And you thought maybe there'd be a break during the game, but it just has not let up since this beginning of this game 3.
And I wasted it.
2-1.
What a tough place to be. Did Pete Rose bet on himself?
3 balls, 1 strike now to Gradwell. Bases are empty. Forcers would love to add on to this 2-1 lead.
61, I'm calling it because I like to stand in the rain.
61 miles per hour, so no pitch. Count remains 3-1. And that's outside for ball 4.
What are we doing? Jake, you fixed the zone. Yeah.
And that's tough. Always tough. 61, and you know, obviously I don't know if it's proven, but we're assuming the rain definitely affects that radar reading ability.
Yeah.
Oh, and he's got the towel bat, patented towel bat. You got the axe bat, now the towel bat. See if it helps him here. Looks like a big grip.
Never seen that before. Towel bat. Okay.
Brock probably could have used that.
Brock should have used that. Want to know. That's ripped up the middle. It's got a chance. 1 hops the fence. Gradwell rounding 2nd. He'll get to 3rd. And Oliver, who's still holding on to the bat,
he doesn't even
over there 1st. It's a single. So runners at the corners for the Enforcers. And now Chase Winkler's going to step up to the plate, who has been hot so far in this series.
I think he didn't even want to drop the bat because he didn't want to get that towel wet.
So now Winkler's to the plate. Winkler got a couple of home runs in this series.
A little bit of a sword right there.
0-1. Winkler, a 2-run home run in this game 3, and his first home run came back in game 1, solo shot. 2-1 the count. Swing and a miss. Curveball hits Winkler, full count now. Peter McNeil and the Stingers are really in a tough situation here. Runners at the corners, full count. Still nobody out. Forcers trying to add on to this lead.
Full count?
Yeah, full.
Winkler swings and misses for out number 1. Great job from McNeil to get an out there. Now Brock Playhouse will step up to the plate.
Brock Playhouse rocking the shades in the rain, of course, as you do.
Yeah, you know, I don't know if you can see up there very well in those shades.
Jeez, hit the radar reader.
You know, you never know what you're going to get from Brock Playhouse out here. Just never know.
But Peter right now is just pounding the zone. 4 straight strikes. Brock caught up to 2 of them.
What
These stingers just heckling the enforcers' batters.
The 0-2 from McNeil and Brock Playhouse. Now he throws his bat.
Please go get that bat, sir. Thank you.
Strikes out. Back-to-back strikeouts for Peter McNeil with runners at the corners here. And that is huge. Stingers trying to keep this thing close. Josh Gradwall now up for the enforcers.
And these Stingers pitchers have been very, very good in clutch situations. Jordan Rice and now Peter McNeil. See if that continues here with a run sitting 45 feet away at third base.
1-1. Gradwall holds off. 2 balls, 1 strike. Pitch. And Gradwall, swing and a miss, evens it here at 2-2. Does not go there. Full count. That was really close, that inside pitch. Gradwall thought he struck out.
Peter McNeil probably thinking, you know, I got to get this out right here because I do not want to face Jake Oliver again.
Popped up into the air, and this should end the inning. Great job there from Peter McNeil to get out of runners at first and third. The little jam, he gets out of it. The score remains 2-1. We go to the bottom of the third inning.
Petey McNeil will step in 1 for 2 with fielder's choice and a single here in game 3. Geez, look at that little flamethrower.
And Peter McNeil has pitched great here in this game 3. He's only given up the 1 mistake to Chase Winkler, the 2-run home run. See if the Stingers can string together some offense and get a couple of runs here and try to win this thing. 1-1. Just outside there. Ball 2.
So is that his team hitting the?
Yeah, I don't know what's going on over there. It looks like Jordan Rice is hitting the pole over there, trying to. He says he's trying to rattle Jake Oliver. See if it works. Didn't work that time. 3-2.
How's the speed check? It's at 73, but I doubt it was 73.
I don't think it was that fast. Probably a little hot. Definitely not 73.
It was like 1-0.
Full count.
Celtics won.
Stop saying that name. I hate it.
Dude, they won big too. It was 106-88.
Yeah, they suck. I don't want to stand out here any more than you guys.
Full count to Peter McNeil. And that's outside for ball 4. So Peter McNeil walks in. The Stingers now have the tying run on at first. Kyle Cody to the plate.
Go ahead run in the form of Kyle Cody. Would be a walk-off. He's hitting 450 on the year. 2 home runs. A home run here would end it.
Inside for ball 1, 1-0.
Whoa. And you know what? Jake kind of does that, and he says, oh, but I think it's kind of a speed system he's got there where he tries to kind of change up the batter's timing with just a fastball like that.
Sometimes it works.
Like right there.
Hitting is timing, and as a pitcher, if you can throw that timing off from the hitter, even just a little bit, makes a huge difference.
Looks like he slipped a little bit on the mound right there. 3-1, and now it's starting to get a danger zone here for Jake Oliver.
Just high, and Kyle Cody works the walk. Stingers now have runners on first and second, and that puts the winning run on at first. Cole Blevins, he'll have an opportunity here now against Jake Oliver.
Cole Blevins 1 for 2 in game number 3. He had a strikeout and then a single that scored the Stingers' only RBI today. Well, in game 3, that is.
And we'll see if Cole Blevins has some magic here in the final inning of game 3. This winner of the series game. Winner of this game wins the series, but Blevins looks at a tough strike one there. Big swing and a miss.
That looks a little quick there. Speed check on the gun. It'll remain 0-1.
And that's inside. Ball and a strike to Blevins. Stingers tying run on at second. The winning run on at first. Pitch from Oliver is just high for ball 2.
Cole Blevins thought about it right there. Good to lay off that high, slow pitch that looks so delicious.
And that's high as well. So it's 3-1 to Blevins. Jake Oliver, he's walked the first 2 batters he's seen here in the bottom of the 3rd inning. Really struggling with that command right now in the rain. The pitch. And Blevins, a swing and a miss there. Count is now full.
Would have been in that walk right there, but now it is a full count.
Hits the zone. Cole Blevins cannot believe it, but he strikes out for out number 1. So a must-needed first out for Jake Oliver and the Enforcers. And Oliver delivers. He gets the strikeout on Cole Blevins. The Stingers go back to the top of the order with Jordan Rice.
Huge swing of momentum right there. It would have been ball 4 for Cole Blevins. Swings there, and then that pitch right there from Jake Oliver gets the first out of the inning. Would have been a bases-loaded, no-out situation for Jordan Rice. Now 1 out, 2 on. For the newly left-handed batter, Jordan Rice.
Looking for some more lefty magic in this critical situation of the series. Looks at ball 1. Round ball, and that's a fair ball. Jake Oliver throws and still gets the out on Jordan Rice. What a throw from Jake Oliver. It was in time to get Rice. That was absolutely unbelievable. Jordan Rice could not have placed that ground ball any better, but Oliver with an awesome crisp throw over to Winkler.
Hey, that's why you always got to run it out. Got to run it out.
Regardless, though, that puts runners into scoring position at 2nd and 3rd. Drew Tenzar, who's been having a great day so far, up to the plate. Right back to Jake Oliver. It bounces off of his hand. He throws to first, and it gets off by him.
It's a dead ball. Hit the back. Go back.
And it's going to be a dead ball because the ball hit the house. So it's a dead ball. Kyle Cody does not come in to score, but the Stingers do get a run, and they tie it. It's 2-2.
So every time the rule is if it hits the brick wall, it's just a dead ball because that. So the first run scores, but every to limit the over. Yeah, does that make sense? That doesn't make sense. Just gonna get wetter sitting out here.
Either way, it's an overthrow.
Don't worry about it, buddy. I got you. I got you.
So the ruling there is because it hit that brick wall, just like any other play in the field, if it hits that brick wall, it's automatically a dead ball. Just to, you know, we don't want to prevent the shortstop from wanting to throw over.
McNeil fouls that one off, 0-1. Stingers have the winning run just 45 feet away over there at third. We'll see if Peter McNeil can be the hero here and drive this run in. That's fouled off, and it's now 0-2.
Peter McNeil a little swing happy here. 2 pitches that would have been balls.
Outside. 1-2. We're all tied up 2-2 here in the bottom of the third. Winner of this game wins the series. And Peter McNeil strikes out for out number 3. We got free wiffle ball here in game number 3. We're going to extras. All tied up at 2. We go to the top of the 4th.
Who we got, Jake? He's got his own team, yeah. He's the captain of the team.
Cream team.
Well, I thought if it comes back.
Jake Oliver will lead it off. And of course, right when the inning started, Mark Campanero had to give the curse of the announcer.
What? Oh, yeah. Well, I said that off air.
Well, you said it on TikTok.
Oh, that's true. Okay, well.
I have a good feeling about this right here.
If you're all wondering what I said hopefully it doesn't go to extras. But here we are, so let's get it.
This is the best 1-2 pitching matchup in the AWA with both teams. I hit him there, so it'll be a ball. But we knew we were in for a pitching duel. Definitely doesn't make it as fun when weather's like this.
That's a great curveball from McNeil, connecting. It's 2-2. That's fouled back. So I mentioned it earlier. I feel like we always have just that big hit from Jake Oliver in a series, and we just haven't seen one.
Yeah.
So this might be the opportunity for him to just really help out the Enforcers and try to secure that series win.
I don't have the number with me right now, and of course of the away team, but Jake Oliver, I want to say, has 3 walk-off home runs in his career.
And Oliver chases the outside slider, strikes out for out number 1. Peter McNeil, very important first out. And what a way to get it on Oliver.
You know, it's funny, Peter McNeil and, Jake Oliver, like, dang it, I don't want this game to keep going. You know, it's rainy. They're not giving up, when the inning starts. Both of them are locked in trying to get every out, so.
They're pitching well, and even with this rain, as we know, it's difficult. It's a lot harder to pitch in the rain. Popped up into the air. McNeil makes the easy grab for round number 2.
Quick 2 outs there. Gotta love to see it. Brock Bleaus, last chance right here for the Enforcers to give themselves a lead in extra innings. Peter McNeil's ERA is all the way down to 2.72. Looking to lower it even further here against Brock Bleaus. Oof.
Hits the zone, strike 1. And nicks the inside part of the zone for strike 2. Wow. Quick 0-2. Ground ball is fair, and McNeil throws past Brock Playhouse. Not able to get the out, so Playhouse is on.
And that's tough. Peter McNeil right there. He could have touched it early, kept it foul, but he kept it going. Only difference there between Brock Playhouse and Jordan Rice is Brock was hustling from the hit. So you gotta leg it out when you're even when you think it's going to be foul.
Really? Yeah. It's fine, like, but it was like the bad. Yeah, it was like just, you know, a little scary. Yeah, it's flashback. Yeah, a little bit. Fucking Vietnam vet with the dog. Yeah.
So the Enforcers, they get the go-ahead run on at first. Josh Gradwall steps up to the plate.
Little tire shoe break.
Who's going to be the first to crack here in extras? Winner of this game wins the series. And Gradwall fouls the first pitch off.
I love him, Josh. Dude, I can't feel my hand.
Swing and a miss there. 0-2 now to Gradwall. McNeil throws that inside.
That broke so late.
And Gradwall goes around for strike 3. No run score for the Enforcers here in the top of the 4th inning. Goes to the bottom of the 4th, all tied up at 2.
Okay, and we agreed rock, paper, scissors if no one scores. So. Great, but that doesn't mean anything. It means something to me.
Kyle Cody goes around for a strike. 0-1.
This is a rematch of the 2022 World Series where the Stingers pulled off arguably the biggest upset in wiffle ball history. They were a 7 seed and they went all the way to beat the 1 seed Eastern Enforcers in 2022, and I'm sure Jake Oliver still has a sour taste in his mouth.
Kyle Cody strikes out for out number 1. One away and an important first out. Jake Oliver.
You know, I don't really know the approach that's going on right now, but just it seems like they're just swinging for no reason. It's been 4 straight swings.
Yeah, they're definitely helping Jake Oliver out. Not the best, especially when it's starting to rain. You want to not help that pitcher out if you can help it, because he's trying to throw strikes up there. A lot more difficult. 1-1. It's the zone for strike 2, and now Cole Blevins finds himself behind here.
Cole Blevins has been getting the best of the best from these pitchers here today, and it's always tough.
Way outside. Ground ball over to Chase Winkler at first. It's in no man's land. This is going to be a tough play, but Winkler is able to make it, and he tags out Cole Blevins right before he steps on first. We now got 2 outs in the inning. Jordan Rice was going to step up. And at this point, we very well might see a 5th inning. We'll see what's going on. Jordan Rice.
That was a very high risk, low reward play there from Chase Winkler, but it worked out.
So Jordan Rice has had a lot of success left-handed so far here this evening. Looks at strike 1.
Looks like the rain slowed down a bit. We'll see if Jordan Rice ever switches back over to the right side. He's 0 for 3, though, in game 3. So it worked against Josh Gradwell, but not so against Jake.
Goes around. Rice is now behind 1-2. Jordan Rice strikes out for out number 3, and we're going to the top of the 5th inning here in game 3.
Oh, that's a hard hit ball, Jake Oliver.
Popped it into the air.
Yeah.
Drew Tenzar makes a grab for round number 1. 1 away here in the top of the 5th inning. Brock Playhouse is going to step up to the plate, and we're in a real tie here at 2-2. Which team is going to break first in extras? It's the zone for strike 1. And that's fouled off. So a quick 0-2 now to Brock Playhouse. And Brock Playhouse strikes out for the 2nd out in the top of the 5th inning. 2 away. Josh Gradwell is going to step up.
No, he can't, Mark. I'm literally leading.
And these at bats are getting worse and worse. I don't really know what's going on here. It's just swing 3 times, no matter where the pitchers are.
Yeah, I do remember that correctly. I recollect correctly. I do declare. Why does that rise, Peter?
Big swing and a miss, 0-1. Holds off there. You know, I was about to say, maybe these two teams have an agreement to swing at anything that they get.
I don't know what's going on.
But, you know, Josh Gradwell, he's held off in the last couple. It's not 2-1. 3 balls, 1 strike. Holds off, does not go around. Ball 4. Josh Gradwell is going to head on over to first. And now there's now runners at first and second. Jake Oliver to the plate.
Jake Oliver, I mean, it seems like it's just Jake and Josh going back and forth. So we'll see if Jake Oliver can hit himself in at second base.
Pitch from McNeil, and Oliver, quick swing and a miss. Two balls, 1 strike.
Oh, yeah, bullseye. 2 strikes.
Ball 3, 3-1 out of Oliver. There's 2 outs. Runners on first and second. Go ahead, run. Scoring position. 3-1 Oliver. Fouled off, and the count is full.
It's tough to tell if that was going to be a strike or not, but good defensive play right there.
Popped up into the air. Cole Blevins makes the grab for out number 3. No runs score. We remain tied 2-2. Go to the bottom of the 5th inning.
See the dinger.
Drew Tenzar looks at a ball, 1-0. And yeah, if you ask me who I'm putting my money on, if there's anybody who's going to end this game, I think it's Drew Tenzar.
Oof.
I thought I was going home. Nah, ball. You thought we were going home. I thought we were going home.
1-1. Just outside there to Tenzar. 2 balls, 1 strike. Big cut there from Tenzar. And it's 2-2.
63 what's the count? 2-1. That was me.
I'm
64 miles per hour, a no pitch, and the count stays at 2 balls and 2 strikes to Tenzar. Excuse me, 2-1. It was a speed check earlier. My apologies. 3-1 is the count. My apologies. Ground ball right back to Jake Oliver. It bounces off his foot, and he throws past Tenzar. And so Tenzar is going to be awarded second as it goes past the house. So an unfortunate error there for Jake Oliver. And the Stingers now have the winning run on at second. Peter McNeil to the plate.
That's tough. Looked like for a second he had a ground out there, and then the throw barely missed the brick wall. Just like that, we were saying, what if we put a runner at second base in extras? Well, we got one there. We just need the Stingers to get them home.
That very well could have been the momentum shift that the Stingers were looking for. Runner on second with nobody out as McNeil swinging a miss on the high riser. Fouled into the zone for strike 2, so a quick 0-2 now to McNeil.
Jake Oliver has been getting 0-2 count, seems like, on almost every Stingers batter.
And McNeil swinging a miss on the drop, strikes out for the first out. Yeah, you mentioned it, Jack. I mean, as a pitcher, you just want to get ahead early and often if you can. And so with Jake Oliver getting ahead 0-2, it's going to be really tough for this Stinger squad in extras.
Kyle Cody 0-2 in this game number 3 rubber match, 2 walks and 2 strikeouts.
Does go around there.
Yeah, both teams definitely in swinging mode. This game just approached the hour mark. Love to see it.
Dude, there's no way for me to do the score. Just win the game.
2-1 to Kyle Cody. Hits the zone. A nice pitch from Oliver. Evens the count here at 2 balls and 2 strikes. And Kyle Cody strikes out on a high pitch. Goes around 2 away. Now it's up to Cole Blevins. The Stingers, they have the winning run on at second, trying to get him in and end this thing. Cole Blevins, can he do it? Pitch outside for a ball.
We only have 2? Not even sure. I don't know. There's one up in the booth.
I see 2 back there.
Right in the corner.
Yeah.
And Blevins swing and a miss. Count now 1-1. Stingers with the tying run, or the winning run on at second. They're just trying to get it in. Can't seem to put the bat on the ball, but we'll see if Cole Blevins can work some magic and propel this Stingers team to a series win. Fouled off. And it's now a 1-2 count to Blevins. Curveball just inside. Count now 2-2. And that's low. So a great at-bat so far from Cole Blevins. He works it full at 3-2. Trying to get this winning run in. And that's inside for ball 4. What an at-bat from Cole Blevins. Runners on first and second. Jordan Rice is now going to step up to the plate. And Rice, he's been struggling this year hitting righty, but he's been having success hitting left-handed. But he's going to hit right here against Jake Oliver. Does Rice have that clutch gene? First pitch is a strike on the inside part of the zone. 0-1.
Well, it looks like it's about to hit right here.
And the drop is inside for a ball. All tied up 2-2. Bottom of the 5th. The pitch from Oliver and Rice. A swing and a miss. Now falls behind at a ball and 2 strikes. Just high. That slipped out of Oliver's hands. Evens it at 2-2. Ground ball over to Brock Playhouse. He throws and it tags out Drew Tenzar at third. And so we're going to go to the top of the 6th inning, all tied up at 2.
You want to throw in like some lob pitchers and just. Yep. Brock's up. Yep. Brock's up. Yeah, was he not on the back? Or the leg? Yeah, he's. We were both looking at each other like, yeah. Tenzar played that first play, baby. He chopped that in. I think I was last out that way. All right, Chase. Jackson, Chase. I think it's you, right? I'm sure Brock tried to win that game for you and tried to miss him. God said that. Hey, I tried.
Chase.
Okay, you want to see God throw someone else, lob it in, or you just keep running. Oh my fuck.
Ball 1 from Peter McNeil.
Is this the top? Okay, lobs.
Lobs aren't going to go out though.
What? Not right now. It would move the game ball.
2-1.
Or we can keep doing this.
No, you're going in. You're absolutely.
3-1 count.
Yeah, I'll throw.
And that's inside for ball 4. So Chase Winkler working a walk. He's getting on, and just like that, the Enforcers got the go-ahead run on at first. Brock Playhouse will step in.
I'm fucking in. I'll do, yeah.
And both teams just want this game to be over, but the funny part about it is no team is quitting.
Will this be the longest game in AWA history? Who knows?
That's unlikely.
Who knows?
That is very unlikely.
Ground ball. foul down the third base side.
Just touch first, please.
I thought it was foul, but if you think it's fair, then we'll look at the
We're
replay.
gonna look at the replay. A call on the field is foul.
It looked like right over the top of the base, maybe. Yeah, fair ball on the play right there.
So a fair ball. Brock Playhouse with a single. And there's now runners at first and second with nobody out for Josh Gradwell. Two and one.
That sounded like a trout.
Ground ball foul.
Peter's just throwing new balls.
2-2.
Oh, baby. Yeah.
Ground ball right to Drew Tenzar. He steps on second, throws over to first, and Cole Blevins can't hang on. Chase Winkler comes around to score, and the Enforcers, they break through and they go up a run. It's now 3-2 Enforcers here in the top of the 6th inning.
That's tough. Cole had a play right there. Almost got a hand on the ball there to get the out. Unfortunately, doesn't come up with it, and that'll score the go-ahead run for the Enforcers.
Jake Oliver, a big swing and a miss, and he hits that over the head of Kyle Cody. It hits the wall for a single. Runners at first and second. Now for the Enforcers, Chase Winkler to the plate. What in the world? Popped up into the air, and McNeil makes the grab.
And there's a miscommunication. They double him up.
They double up Jake Oliver. I don't know what Jake Oliver was thinking.
There was someone on second.
I think he was trying to say, Josh, tag up on that play and go to third. I don't know what he was trying to say there. But regardless, that's a double play. And we're going to the bottom of the 6th inning. Enforcers, they lead it 3-2.
There's some little back and forth on strategy here. I don't really know this.
Ground ball right back to Jake Oliver. Throws on over to first. And they get the out on Drew Tenzar. Chase Winkler, a little bit of a slip over there. It's really muddy over there at first, by the way. So if you see people slip and fall over at first, that's why. Peter McNeil now up to the plate.
I think both pitchers have kind of agreed to give some fastball heaters.
Popped up into the air, and Brock Playhouse makes a grab for round number 2. So the Stingers are now down to their final out. Forcers lead at 3-2. Pitch to Kyle Cody, and he goes around. Strike one. Ripped right to Josh Gradwell. He can't hang on. It would have ended it had he held on, but it'll be a hard hit single for Kyle Cody. He's on over at first, and now Cole Blevins to the plate. First pitch, ball inside.
Peter McNeil.
Ground ball right to Jake Oliver. He throws on over to first, and the Eastern Enforcers have won game 3 and taken the series here in extras. They win it 3-2.
Jake Oliver 117 pitches, Peter McNeil 115.
Crazy. Thank you everybody for being with us here tonight for Enforcers Stingers. We will be back tomorrow evening for some more wiffle ball, and mark your calendars as well for Wednesday because we'll be back then as well. We hope everybody has a great night. See you tomorrow.